Morning, morning, morning. Excuse me, morning. All right, so we are up Monday morning, March 20th. Um, Mark has been open for like almost 20 minutes now. Um, and it's a lot of divergence going on. Let's check out Nas opened low, 30 opened high, and SPX is stagnant. So all three of them are doing literally different things. But I still stand on coming down and going up. We got this 15-minute fair value gap and this 1 hour inside this 1 hour fair value gap. Here in liquidity at the bottom here. So I don't know, maybe during the time or whatever macro time we could probably get a spike down and then we get something like this and then that'll be the entry. Excuse me, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking for because now 30, I don't know what the hell 30 is doing. And SPX, it's just all just like wow, like you know what I'm saying? So we don't have any divergence on the hot. Well, technically we do. Technically we do, right? Here's our divergence here with oop, with Nas and then dang, why I keep doing that? 30 got the high and SPX got another low. So it all depends. And I'm also checking out ICT Twitter. See what he's talking about. Clean highs made jagged now. He's talking about reprice, newly opening gap low. He's talking about ES highs. So let's go check those out. But let me delete these first. Delete. ESM 2023. So I'm assuming he's talking about these here. Maybe. I don't know, but this is also delayed because I'm not paying for it. I can upgrade. I'm not doing that. So what I do is I just follow my. Dang, 30 is pushing right now. Highs here. Um, haven't checked out the 1 minute chart yet. So let's see what that's talking about. Wait for fair value gap. We'll see if it respects it. If not, it should break this. And you know, we'll see. I think that we're going to be buying today. I would like price to get into this 15-minute fair value gap and then buy up. But I just love how this breaker has been providing resistance from Friday. This is the breaker from Friday, and it has not broken the breaker yet. Right? But yeah, I don't really see anything right now. No news. 30 is just gone. 30, you know what it is? 30 hasn't taken out these highs, but Nas took out the highs. Where they at? Was it these? No, these, I think. You see? And so did SPX. So 30 is like late to the game because all this is equal highs here. NASDAQ Ben took all that out, and SPX took it out a little bit here, these highs. Either way, we have divergence, and right now the market is just contemplating on where it wants to go. So we just gonna hang back and wait. But I would like to see this liquidity taken here down to this fair value gap, then give me a breaker structure, a breaker, whatever, fair value gap left down up in here somewhere for the entry, and I can just take it right back up to the breaker, and I'll be cool. I'll be cool. I will be cool with that. And then remember yesterday on my market pre-market forecast, what I was looking for the week. I wanted to see a push down, spike up FOMC, and then we continue lower after the spike. So, like I said, we'll see. But this is some pretty gnarly divergence. Um, we'll see. We'll see. ICT just tweeted something. Note is a breaker. 1 minute. 9:41. 1 minute. So he's saying this is the breaker for the upside to go higher. So I guess these highs here. See, it's like crazy divergence because I can see that on yes, and then we know 30 is where it's at. Um, excuse me. And I like the fact that we're below Sunday's open for the looking for a buy below Sunday's open because Sunday opened here, right? And we're looking for the buy, in a discount. You want to call it whatever, right? I always like that. I need to log into my Twitter because I like everything dark and this is white. But it's the daytime, so it's not really messing with my eyes. Yeah, not really seeing nothing right now, for real. Maybe because it's no news. Maybe because it's no news, that's why we're not doing anything. If we put on the low impact folder, do we get anything? Nope. It's like no news at all today. So, you know, I like trading with news because it moves the market. Otherwise, it just does this. Um, we're still in our 950 macro. Didn't really give us nothing. The next macro after that is 1050, which I'm noticing is becoming my favorite macro. The 1050 to 1110 macro. That's become my favorite macro. Um, as far as time, right? Time that price actually moves. And I like to see it set up around that time. Not necessarily have to wait exactly at that time because we seen last week, you know, in a couple of trades, I entered a couple minutes early. I think I entered early last week, as early as 7 minutes early at 10:43. The macro didn't open until 10:50, so I was in consolidation for 7 minutes, and then I think soon as 10:51 hit, boom, we was on the move. So this macro definitely dead. It's 10 o'clock now. Um, we'll see. We'll see, right? Uh, yeah, it's just made a new high. I think this is a premature high for Nasdaq. I'm gonna look for what I look for until something shows me otherwise. Until something shows me otherwise. Now this is some nice displacement here. You know, this would have been a lot more believable if this right here would have spiked down below this here, then I would have been looking for it all day. Because he's talking about the breaker. So what he's talking about is this right here. This is the breaker he's talking about. Low, high, lower, low, break of the high, retest the high. And he's talking about your partials are taken here. That's what he's talking about. Now, we are creating a morning star, but I just do not feel comfortable taking a buy with these lows right here. Like, stop playing. We still got 12 minutes on this candle. This candle just opened, like I said, 10 o'clock. We just hit the 10 o'clock hour, so that's kind of where this volatility is coming in at 10. Could be just coming up into this fair value gap. This also is a breaker. You want to look at it? This here, also a breaker. All right, low, high, lower, low, break the low, retest the low, target here. So honestly, truly, I could take that sale down to the 15-minute gap, but I don't want to get caught in that because what if it continues to buy, which I don't believe it will continue to buy. I think that it is going to come into that breaker and then sell off and may not, maybe just become above this high here and sell off. Honestly, it could just sell off from here because it's already in the fair value gap on the 15-minute. So, and nothing else on the lower time frames. Everything else is balanced. So, mm, not me. We'll see though, right? It's like hard to see what everything else is doing because they're not doing the same thing at all today. We do not require a new opening gap high to be redelivered from here above that 3978 and a quarter. 3970. Hmm. I mean, I do think that price will buy, but like, give me my entry and then buy. Don't, don't do that. Okay, as you can see, I told you the price was probably just gonna come into that 15-minute fair value gap and drop. Got 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Want to see it kind of drop a little bit more so that it don't be a little less believable morning star. This is still a pretty valid morning star in my opinion. Um, but I do like the reaction that we were getting here, kind of pushing up. But I feel like long as it stays in the body stay within that fair value gap, we can definitely get it lower. ICT has said to stop in profit. Remember he was talking about this breaker here. So and it was he was saying partial here and it took you out in profit there. That's what he was recalling. So I definitely do think now if 1050 comes or around it and we get displacement higher, breaking structure all day, I'm going to forget about the lows in that 15-minute fair value gap and look for the entry for the continuation higher. Um, got a little less than a minute on this candle here, this 15-minute candle. But yeah, that's what I'm banking on. I like this reaction on the 3 minute here. Looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now this right here is a little bit iffy of a morning star, right? Because you want this is a nice sell candle, nice doji. Then you would want a nice buy candle on the other side of that. But the wick there is a little too long, right? Indicating, we could be going a little lower, right? But then, like I said, we got liquidity down here, so definitely do want to see price in case you need a visual. Boom, 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 boom. Take that. Okay. All right, new 15-minute candle. I'm telling you, that's the macro we're gonna have to wait on. We're gonna have to wait on the 1051. Um, and that's cool with me. Waiting on that 1050 macro. 30 is, you know, being 30. See what ICT just said. He just posted something. Oh, let's check this out. Oh, this is his buy for the breaker. So you got low, high, lower, low. This is your breaker here. He took that here and he, you know what I'm saying, bought it. Stop under wick. And then that was that push up that we seen. Yep. And then when he said to take partials, boom, that's when he sent that. And then now price is going to roll over and hit him out break even. And this was that sell down that push down that we were seeing um happen. And here comes that sell, that retracement. And he has the same thing, same, charts or whatever but he has the actual candles. I'm cool with just the line charts. And then it's about to take him out. Yep. Yep, that's what that was. And then what else did he say? Wrong but profitable. See? Extend 10-minute, 1-minute paragraph to the right. So 10 o'clock, 1 hour fair value gap. What did he say? 10 hour, 1 minute fair value gap. 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, that's the reaction. Right, selling. He's a super scalper. He probably looking at the second chart. Shoot. Dollar has buy side. Like to see that. He said dollar has buy side, so when dollar has buy side, Nas is on the sell. That's what we see. That's what we see. And just look at the buy side here. So he's thinking dollar's gonna get out of up here. I don't want dollar to get out of there because if dollar gets all the way up here, that means that Nas is gonna blow past this 15-minute fair value. But I'm not now. Now, when price gets to this 15-minute fair value, I'm not just pressing buy. I'm going to look for a setup inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. So, 30 is definitely climbing back down. So it's SPX. And none. Shoot. I told you I was thinking about taking a sale here. I told you I was thinking about it, but it is what it is. It's real choppy. It's just so good to see this Friday's breaker still in action, still working. This is another 15-minute breaker. Label that. Screenshot 1-minute ES here, new opening gap high to new opening gap CE. CE. So this is newly opening gap high here. That's where they at. Oh, consequent encroachment. How do you say that word? So that's what he's saying it's going to get down to. This is bread and butter setup for the sell. I think that's what he's talking about. Nice little head and shoulders play here. Right. Oh, what? She's talking about retail patterns. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, yeah, 10:20 is the time. Definitely about to. I can go and get rid of those charts because it's not even worth having it on my screen right now because you know. And then check it out. I knew we were going to be selling because this is also a divergence here. Yeah. Or S&T, I'm sorry. Right? So yeah, the buy was premature, a little too early. But and it's just consolidating. I'm telling you, like 10:30, 1040, we gonna start seeing a spike. So I need to and then like I said, when it gets down into this area here, I'm not going to be just hitting buy soon as it gets here. No, I want to see a setup within a setup. That's what I want to see. Definitely has liquidity down here, so I can really go ahead and mark this up. And I knew that we was gonna get that. Right? See what he said. Your main takeaway from today is how mixed the three averages are not in agreement. Yes, they are definitely doing their own separate thing, for sure. For sure. Doing their own separate thing, for sure. That's why I haven't pushed the button yet. Nothing has been really clear. I mean, from from the open from 1250 12,508 to the low at 945, 12,405. That's almost 100 points range, which is very, very small, as you see here. 100 point range, you know, very small. Not much movement in the range that we're in. So getting a nice little push here. Uh, just part of the consolidation. So that's all it is. Trying to stay on the higher time frames here because I don't want to get caught up. Not higher time frames, but you know. Retrace to 10-minute fair value, it would need to print above that, then offer support. New week opening gap. Consequent encroachment was too much for ES not to rally again. So that's where this rally is coming from. New week opening gap here. So let's see, right? So is the gap measured from the highs to the lows? No mouse again, bear with me. It was almost consequent encroachment from the wicks. So, he was saying this is where the rally is coming from. Again, I think that he's on like the second time frame. 1013 breaker. Return back to that same draw liquidity area. And then if prices rallies, you know what I'm saying? So that's the breaker that he's talking about. He's talking about 1013 breaker on the ES, which is here. We get a nice gap, right? That's what he's talking about as far as going back to that 39.70, 78 high side liquidity, those highs. But for me, on the other hand, I'm still waiting. We're still consolidating in this 100 point range from the open to to 948 low. So if it starts just buying up from here, amen, amen, say amen, do what you do. But we still haven't even hit this 15-minute breaker here, let alone this one, right? I mean, we hit this one plenty of times. This is the one from Friday. This is the one that was created this morning, earlier this morning. Here, this breaker. So we still haven't even hit that. Be real with you. So, and we're still consolidating, like no real displacement. And then we got this liquidity down here. I think that for us to buy, we have to take this liquidity out first, and then go a little higher. I think what ICT is doing is he's on the second chart, um, and playing it back and forth. Because if I was on the second chart, there's moves in all of these. All of these swings, this up move, is a swing. This sell here, definitely a swing. Fair value gap here, drop. Okay, this buy here, swing, a move. You know what I'm saying? It's all moves all up in here, but you know, it's a little too scalpish for me. You know what I mean? And I'm not really trying to rush into anything. I'm seeing displacement. The low probability is the soup of the day. Do we risk our high or low end leverage? If averages do not agree, does this present high or low probabilities? Low. If averages do not agree, low all day. Low, yes. Low probability. So what he's saying is because NASDAQ 30 and SPX is all doing different things, does that present a high or a low probability setup? And the answer is a low probability setup. If low probability is the soup of the day, do we risk our high or low end leverage? Do we? Got some divergence. Got some divergence going right now. Um, you're learning by the numbers I will teach you. My dude be funny, bro. Like, so now we're reaching this breaker, this 15-minute finally. See what actually the 15-minute looks like. New 15-minute candle open. I didn't even realize. Yeah, it's 10:30. Still want to see a drop down. You know, we're in the breaker. Could definitely get into this fair value gap here. This fair value gap inside of the breaker. You know, boom, and let's do it. Still technically in the range because this is the high of the range. This is the low of the range. We haven't taken the high of the range yet. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything. It's just confirming to me that we are consolidating. We've been consolidating for an hour now. Um, so you know that's that. Looking like we're getting some pretty good reaction off this breaker. But that's what this is. This is indeed a breaker for sure. Probably could have took this sell down, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, you can take it on here on trading view, paper trade. May have missed it. Great reaction. If we get up into here, I'll sell it. On the risk 1%. Ah shit. Okay, I'm in. Stop placement is pretty good too. And my TP, I want to just take this low right here. Where the liquidity at? All paper trades. Just want to see how it plays out for risking 1%, um, gaining 1.6%, I believe. Let's see what that looks like. Enter here. Stop loss here. TP here. Yeah, 1.65%. And again, paper trade. Not anything that I'm in for real. Y'all know my real move. I done said it plenty of times on this live stream. Well, this is not a live stream, but this is a live recording, and I'll post it later. I'm looking for the buy. 1034. 1034 macros coming up. ICT said a couple things real quick. Let's see. See what he said. Extend your fair value gap, the 10 o'clock 1 minute fair value gap to the right. Extend it some more. Note 1024 1 minute fair value gap. So let's go to the 10 o'clock fair value gap, which was here, right? Playing out pretty good, definitely. Then he said something about a 1024 1 minute fair value gap. 1024 1 minute fair value gap. Oh, that was the entry. Okay. Oh, I need to call them folks today. Now, what's gonna be crazy is if the macro move is the sell, that's gonna be crazy. That's what it looks like it's gonna be. The macro move is gonna be the sell because it's already 1040, and the way price is moving is gonna take. If the way price is moving, it's gonna take more than 10 minutes to get there. But with this macro coming up, you know, I should have just took the sell in my in my doggone trade, my FTMO. My entry was a little early because I made a mistake and hit enter. I didn't realize that hitting enter. Well, I didn't realize that hitting enter would have gotten me into the trade. I mean, that makes sense to do that, but I haven't placed a trade on trading view in so long. So I just wanted to say, okay, like set, like be ready, type deal. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Um, I don't even know how big this paper trading account is. Now, okay, question is, are we going to play out of this fair value gap and continue higher? Or are we going to continue lower? And I believe the answer is lower. Why? Because we have this breaker here and liquidity down at the bottom. This could be a nice re-entry. Continuation. Another breaker here. Right? Fair value gap. Liquidity at the bottom. Like, this is actually a nice ass sell. Not even gonna lie. Should have probably should have taken it for bro. But got my eyes set on the buy, so I'm all good. Market structure shift. Low resistance liquidity. Any divergence? Yes. S&T. Got S&T going. S&T with 30. This is a re-entry right here. Should sell. Should sell right now. Should not go too far outside of this imbalance area here. Well, it did go too far, that balance. That's funny. It has dropped right into the breaker. If it supports the newly opening gap high, should not be retraced back to it. So this breaker, trade right back down to it. If it supports, is what he's saying, then we should be heading higher. What does the dollar look like? The dollar ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna trade on my FTMO account today, unless I see something for real. Probably gonna be something in the PM session, but I got practice to go to and all that good stuff, so probably won't get on the mark and on the charts. Like the reaction. Is it my Gmail account? New week opening up. High ends my tape ready session with you. So he's out. So he's saying because it came back down, um, you know, I'm still favoring the sell. Me personally. Do got this fair value gap here. Um, you know what I might do once I when I trade live recordings. I don't show y'all my FTMO because like I don't want y'all to get my account numbers and all that good stuff. So I might start entering the trades on my trading view on my paper trading account exactly when I enter the trade in my FTMO account, you know. So like the reaction for the sell. Love it. Do you see how the influence of mixed stock market average create fickle range bound conductions? Yes. Range bound. Again, we are still in this range. Well, yeah, we're still in this range. 930 high and 948 low. We have not broken the range yet. We got 5 minutes left on the macro to start. Um I'm telling you the macro is probably gonna be the sell. Or or it could buy. It could buy. It could definitely buy. I would need it to break this low here to give me more confidence in the sell. But I'm still favoring the sell. This liquidity right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm just let it do what it do, baby. And we in the thing. The bodies are looking pretty good though, even though they're not. I mean, I guess they technically are outside that 1 minute fair value gap, but it's wicking to the upside, wicking to the downside too. But you know, 3 minutes left on the. It's probably gonna be a nice move PM session. I gotta see if I'm trade it though. And then the next macro after the 1050 one is I gotta look at my picture because I always forget the times off the top of my head. Is 1150. So oh they're all an hour apart, 950, 1050, 1150. I didn't even recognize that until now. Um yeah. You are learning how to avoid frustration and gain real market insights live. Absolutely. Definitely. Because if I was in a trade, I would be so just pissed. I would be pissed. It might be a buy. I think it's a buy. Probably got SMT on the lows. I think it's a buy. Hey, I told you the macro is going to be is I was thinking the macro is going to be a sell, but it looks like it's going to be a buy. But still, um, I mean, I wanted it to buy. You know what I'm saying? ICT was in buys. I wanted it to buy. Look at that. Look at what I just say. Freaking insane. I wanted it to be a buy, right? But I was just thinking that we was gonna come down, grab some liquidity first, and then buy. But with this, honestly, if this buys up right now, it just gives us even more targets on the downside for when we do sell during FOMC on Wednesday. FOMC is gonna spike and do what it do. So, and I'm glad I didn't take this on my account. Technically, we're still in this breaker for the sale for Nas. Um, so we're in macro, baby. Still playing off that breaker that he was talking about. Low, high, lower, low. That was nice. Still in the 15-minute breaker though, right? We'll see. Price is ugly. Ain't really doing nothing. Just now took the high of the 9:30 open. A whole hour and 20 minutes later. Mhm. So he said, screenshot this here from this breaker. That's what he said. He said Twitter's lagging his tweets. Yeah, my dogs are weird. My dog's sitting at this window, looking out of it and growling. You must see something. We do be having deers and stuff back, so 30 could definitely potentially be standstill for the day because of all that upwards price from the open. Who knows, Who knows? If $50 is 1%, this must be a $5,000 account. Yep. Oh, how did you know that? You're so smart. Oh, thank you. I'm joking. So we're definitely in macro for the next 20 minutes, and just had a little push. Like I said, the push not doesn't only happen at the macro because here's 9:50. I mean 10:50, and we started getting a push at 10:47. So oop, but definitely still have divergence going with 30, but all three of them are just doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Just doing their own thing. We got divergence too. Check this out. From here to here. What we just gonna do here and here to here. Also indicating the sell. This is a 5 minute chart. Look at that 15-minute fair value gap. And we're getting the reaction off of the 15-minute breaker. I said it earlier. I did. My entry was not supposed to be right here. My entry was supposed to be like up in here somewhere. So, that's an accident on my part. I will own up to that. He said something. Note 1046, 1 minute candle, order block. 1046, 1 minute. 1046, 1 minute order block. Here. Okay. Hey man, it could definitely continue higher, for sure. But shizzle. Definitely just chilling. I was thinking sales. Still could definitely sell. It's you know, if we get a nice big fat displacement candle down here below this low with a fair value gap, I am going to take that sell on my challenge account. But we gotta get displacement first. And market structure too. And a fair value gap. And right now we're respecting bullish order blocks and bullish fair value gaps and things of that nature. So are we gonna get that? Could we get that? Yeah. Am I stressing it? Hell no. I'm joking with you. Definitely like it's about to take my stop loss. Made a new high. My dude be so funny, bro. 10-minute fair value gap and 1013 and 1024 1 minute and breaker sent it. This is your 39.78 delivered as outlined. Pay the trader. Hubba hubba hubba. My dude really be like 39.78 ain't got hit yet, but it's headed there for sure. Heading there for shizzle. I'm not in anything live. Definitely chilling. Definitely just reading price. Fake results, my ass. Oh, week. Who said that? Let's see who said that. Because I always be like, oh man. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. And about to get tagged out at a 1% loss. You know what it was? That morning star there. It was ugly. Ugly as hell. But this last 15-minute candle did its thing. Let's show. New 15-minute candle just opened. 11 o'clock hour. Um, we'll see where it goes. All right. Check the daily. Dip below this wick on daily. Deeper into the imbalance on the daily. Thinking I was gonna get to here. Was very, very close. But not close enough. Probably about to get it out right here. And for the record, I was not completely against the buy. I was saying we could buy this whole time. I would just miss it. But what I wanted, because ES and Nas and 30 was doing their own thing, I just got hit out. Because they were doing their own thing, I was wanting Nas to come take the lows and go uh higher, better discount, yada yada yada. Right? But hey, man, this was the trade, and I figured when we kept in here, I thought we was gonna just roll over, but we just kept going higher and higher and higher, leaving this liquidity down here. So I was not 100% against ICT. It was just he was on the ES and he was seeing ES price and I was seeing NASDAQ price. So NASDAQ price was looking like it could have reached this liquidity, taking this liquidity down and then pop up. Um, and I said that from the jump. I was looking for the buy. I just wanted a better price in the buy. I was not comfortable with taking this buy with these lows down here because at any given moment we could have had a spike down and continue higher. Okay. But what I'm about to do is because I got things to do today. Next macro isn't until 47 more minutes. So I am about to do some things, shower, get on with my life. Kind of got an off day today, even though I'm at work. So I'm taking full advantage. About to get off the computer, leave it right here. Maybe I'll be on for PM session. Probably won't live stream it though. Might live stream it. I don't know. But that's the plan for the rest of the day. We spent the day with the morning with ICT, what he was doing, and then you spent the morning with me with ICT doing things, explain to y'all what I wanted to see. And yeah. So with that being said, good people. With that being said, good people, I'm out. All right. And we will converse later. Okay? Peace.